changes. All right, what's up everybody? I just wanted to test the audio on this microphone. I'm actually using the GoPro today, so I wanted to see how the audio works on it. As promised, that's the continuing mountain of clothes that we bought. We've probably gone through 4,000 or 5,000 pieces by now. We've been putting them up on the Shopify store, so make sure you do bookmark the Shopify store. I'll link it below. And I just want to show you guys a little update of that before we get into the video. Today about one of the productivity apps that I use, and actually a really good app and program that we use. It's good for individuals, or if you have partners or teammates or employees or virtual assistants, it's great for all of it. It's called Asana, A-S-A-N-A, and I'll show it to you on my iPad. I'll show you the app, I'll show you how it works. It's free. You can also pay for a premium edition. It's super good for to-do lists, productivity, sharing tasks, all this other stuff. A lot of you asked me for one of these apps. There are some other more expensive paid ones that I have seen. Monday.com is one. Obviously, they are probably one of the bigger ones you see commercials for, but Asana is one that we use. You can also use Google Calendar and Google Tasks. A lot of people like that because it's Gmail incorporated, but you can use any email with Asana, and we like it the best. We use it between multiple people that I work with and people that I do things with all the time. Keith and Star, Flipping Hippos, another person that I work with uses it, and so it's really great. Let's take a look at it on the iPad right now. Okay, so here is the home page for Asana, and I'll show you guys the logo. It's the third one here on the right with the three little dots, so you know you're downloading the right one. I'll try to link it below. So on the main home page, you can basically create a project, and so you just name the project. You can make it a list or a board. You can make it public or just private to you. And so if you were going to make one, we could just call it like reselling. And I'll make one for you guys. We'll create that one, then we can click on reselling. It opens it up automatically, but you can click on it. There's one member, so if you wanted to add other members, you can, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. This plus sign down here does everything that you need it to do, and so you can create a new task. So under reselling, I would put, let's just say 10 new eBay listings. And let's say you and your brother were splitting eBay listings, so you wanted to do 5 each or whatever. You can put the due date. Let's say you wanted to do it by the end of tomorrow. So you just say that. Unassigned, so nobody's assigned to it. And so I just have myself and our friends over at the Star and Keith at the Hippo Hut on there. So I could assign it to whoever we want. So I'll assign it to them. I can assign it back and forth. You can assign multiple people. And then under description, you can write a description. You can also give it a subtask. You can insert pictures or files or anything like that. But that should be good to go if we wanted to. It has different subsections. If you had them, would pop up there. Anyways, that is pretty much all you would need to do. And then you just hit the create button. And now you have a new task created underneath of that project. So you can have multiple different projects. Let's say you have a jewelry store after this. So you could create a task for the jewelry store under jewelry or whatever it is. And then anytime you want to take that task, you can click it. It shows you that, you know, when you created it, you can come down to the right corner and you can assign it to someone different or add someone onto it. There you go. Now we have a collaborator. So now there's 2 of us. When you make the task, you assign one person and then you can add more people in the corner there. Again, subtasks, due dates. Here is settings where you can add tags, manage projects. You can copy it as a URL and send it as a URL. You can leave the task if you're no longer on it or you want to get rid of someone, and you can delete the task as the creator of it. This right here allows you to add subtask. This plus, or this thumbs up button is to like it, and I think that means that you've seen that you're on the task, so that people, you know, like the managers of a company might assign tasks to different people. They can see that you've actually seen it. And then the check mark will complete the task, which you can now see has a green check mark next to it, or we can uncheck it when we're done, and so we know what's been completed. And you would leave these up instead of deleting them and just complete them, so that if there was a manager or a team or a couple of you working together, you all would know who did what and what was done, what still needed to be done, etc. You can sort by task, by name if you have that many. It's just a really good way if you have employees, multiple people, even a husband, wife, or brother, sister, that you can assign people to do stuff. If you're in a different city, if you have a VA even, I'm not a big VA fan, you guys know that, but if you have one, this would be a way to assign it to them. Different things, especially considering it's completely full, or completely free, I'm sorry. Then you can go back out of your task, and here's a sample project. You can look up recents or favorites. You can edit the tasks. You can edit the projects. As we can see here, We can create tasks, assign it, or log in on our desktop. You can also use this on a computer, so not just mobile, it's for iPhone and Android both, also on your iPads or tablets, and of course log in through the desktop like that. You can change it to a gallery view or a list view, and that's pretty much all you'll need on here. So this is a pretty cool free app. You guys always ask me for good like productivity apps and different things you can use to stay focused. This is one of them. It's Asana, A-S-A-N-A, and I'll try to link it below. But you saw the picture. I'll show it to you again. There it is, 3 little red and orange dots on top of a white screen. Just click it, and it will open up right to that, and there you go. So I hope you guys enjoy. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these great helpful tips, tricks, apps, programs, and everything else I offer. Until next time, I'll see you guys then.